What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I am getting into this NBA free agency because it's about that time. But before I get into it, guys, make sure you like this video, you comment your thoughts on this video, and you subscribe to the channel. Like this video because if you like it, I know you want more of it, and I'll do more of it. Comment because I want to hear your thoughts, and subscribe because I'm trying to get this money, period. All right, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So today I am talking about if and why, and maybe why not, the Atlanta Hawks should sign Jerami Grant from the Denver Nuggets. Well, he was technically a free agent now. But Jerami Grant to the Atlanta Hawks. Should it happen? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. We're going to find out together. So, Jerami Grant is a unrestricted free agent because he is coming into the second to last year of the deal, but he had a player option for this year. Smart man. So he is definitely going to opt out if he hasn't opted out already. I'm not 1,000% sure if he has or not. Pretty sure he probably has by now because he wants more money, and that's totally fine. LeBron James has done it, Anthony Davis did it, and everybody does it because they want more money and they want the extension, blah, blah, blah. All right. Anyways, the question is, should we sign Jerami Grant to a deal? Should we bring him to the Atlanta Hawks? Pros and cons. Pros. He's a good 3-and-D guy, got good length, has really good, not great, but pretty good all-around defense, can guard a lot of different positions because of his size and his length. He can shoot pretty good from the three, shot around 38% this season. I'll give you the exact numbers as a matter of fact. 3-point field goal percentage this year came out to be 38.9%. Pretty good. Once you get in that 40 range, that's a pretty good 3-point shooter. So he's not bad from the three. He can definitely make it. He can create his own shot. Not great off the dribble. He's really just a good 3-and-D guy. Got big minutes for the Denver Nuggets. And he was very, very solid for the Denver Nuggets throughout the regular season. In the playoffs, his productivity kind of took a little bit of a decline when he got into the playoffs. Don't know if the stage is too big, don't know if it's fatigue, injury, what have you, whatever. It took a decline a little bit. My thing about Jerami Grant, his numbers are good. His numbers are solid. We need a 3-and-D guy. We know that. We love to add another 3-and-D guy. Averaged 12 points a game this season with the Denver Nuggets. Had almost a block, 0.8 blocks per game, almost a steal, 0.7 steals, 1.2 assists, and he had 3.5 total rebounds, 5.2 total rebounds last year. Anywho, Jerami Grant, I would like it at the right price. So his last deal was a 3-year, $27 million deal with OKC. Then he was traded to Denver, so you know they took on that salary cap. Obviously, he's making about a little over $9 million a year. He's gonna want more than that. Now, obviously, what's the number? Not really sure, but that's really big. Obviously, it always is. I'm not sure I want to get more than maybe 12 mil for Jerami Grant. I think this offseason the Hawks have about somewhere around 59 million in cap space. I'm not sure a lot of that should go towards Jerami Grant. 12 mil, that seems a little steep. I don't know. I mean, he's a good 3-and-D guy, but at this point, for the position he's primarily going to play, which I think is going to be small forward. His versatility is valuable, yes. But we have guys that I think we need to go ahead and try to start developing. We need to get Cam Reddish started. We need to get Kevin Huerter in there if we plan to keep Kevin Huerter. So DeAndre Hunter, we don't want to take minutes away from him. So we got guys who we kind of develop if they're going to be in the picture. Now, if we're deciding we make a trade that involves maybe Kevin Huerter or DeAndre Hunter, and then we go out and get Jerami Grant, I'm okay with that. But I would not expect for the Atlanta Hawks to sign a guy like Jerami Grant and keep either a Kevin Huerter or a DeAndre Hunter. More so Kevin Huerter. I would expect us to keep him because he's more of a shooting guard. DeAndre Hunter is that small forward, 3-and-D type guy that Jerami Grant will fill that role of. Now, I like DeAndre Hunter. I think he's going to have a good game. He came in and contributed pretty well right away as a rookie. He's really just got to get a little bit more aggressive and, you know, just keep finding his way in the league, and he'll be all right. And I think we definitely, this was one of the biggest keys for the Hawks this year. You got to get Cam Reddish more involved. You have to get Cam Reddish more involved. Cam Reddish could potentially be the best player on this team. Yes, better than Trae Young. You have to get him minutes. You have to get him more engaged, more involved in the offensive side of the court, because if he is engaged and going on the offensive side, we saw it last year. He is a outstanding and could be our best defender on the defensive side of the court. So we got to get Cam Reddish heavily involved. And if we're doing that, and if that's the game plan, I don't see us really needing a guy like Jerami Grant. He will be a good addition, yes, but I don't want to get a guy like Jerami Grant who's going to hinder or delay the development of a guy like Cam Reddish, who is more our focus right now, who is a part of our young core, part of that Trae Young, John Collins, maybe Kevin Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, obviously Cam Reddish type of core, because I've been saying this. I'm good with Kevin Huerter and or DeAndre Hunter going. Cam Reddish, I don't want anybody touching him. If any of our young players off the table, obviously it's Trae Young. I'm not even going to say John Collins. John Collins can go too. I'm not that pressed about John Collins. But we got to keep, obviously, Trae Young, who we will. And we got to keep Cam Reddish. Those are the two guys that are franchise-changing type of players. So those are two guys we got to keep. So Jerami Grant, he's a good player, solid player. He will be nice for this team. He will help this team right away. I'm not trying to shade Jerami Grant or anything like that. He's a great player. I just don't know if it's a good fit. I just don't know if it's a particular need. I mean, yes, I know we need 3-and-D guys, but at that particular position, I don't know. Because I really want to develop Cam Reddish. I really want to develop DeAndre Hunter. Now, I can't see into the future. I don't know what the plan is, like I said, for DeAndre Hunter. I don't know if he's going to be a trading piece or something like that. If that's so, then by all means, go get a guy like Jerami Grant. Go do that. Go sign him. Add to this team. Give us guys that can help right away. But I'd rather see get a guy in the draft and maybe get a good veteran piece who's okay with coming off the bench. Because really, our biggest point we struggled last year was when Trae Young came off the bench. We needed help scoring, and then we need help defensively. So a guy who can come off the bench, score, get some buckets. Jerami Grant's going to want to start, and he's a starting caliber player. So we need a guy who can get on the cheap, who's on the cheaper side, who is good, can come off the bench, that sort of thing. Otherwise, we need to maybe make a trade for a big splash trade for a guy like Victor Oladipo, Bradley Beal, something like that, or just wait this season out, keep developing our young guys, and go after a free agent next year in Victor Oladipo, Bradley Beal, somebody like that of that caliber, and go after them and go all in for them in free agency, because we can use a good shooting guard. We can use somebody like that, and we can move one of our young pieces to the bench, let them develop, do that sort of thing. So I just don't know if we should go in and tie up a good portion of our cap space in a guy like Jerami Grant, who's more of a role player. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you think we should sign him or who we should sign in free agency, period. I want to hear from you guys. Please like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to my channel, because I'm trying to get this money, you dig? And I'm also trying to get to 300 subscribers by the end of the month. That's in a couple of days, and I got a long way to go. So get to subscribing. Thank you guys, and until I talk to y'all next time, peace.